Okay, welcome back to the Neverwinter Nights original campaign, and
The city of
here we go.
Neverwinter is forever in your
Yep,
debt for recovering the
yep,
first word of power.
yep.
We hope you will have continued success on your mission to thwart Margrim and his followers. But now is not the time to dwell on past successes. There are more words yet to be found before Margrim gets his claws on them.
I would like to talk to you, Aaron, about this amulet you gave me.
My mother's amulet, the one I gave you. You still have it.
Did you think I would get rid of it?
No, of course not. I'm sorry if I gave you that impression. I'm sorry. I wanted you to have the amulet. It was special to me, as you are. But after I gave it to you, I didn't know what to do next.
Okay.
We seemed to have a connection. I felt a bond between us, but now I am unsure.
Oh, I'm taking off my helmet to talk to you, so...
Everything happened so quickly. The discovery of the cult, Erebeth's betrayal, the Luskan armies massing. Suddenly I was Lord Nash's right hand, and my duties and responsibilities increased tenfold. And you. Once again, everyone is counting on you to be the hero. To save us when no one else can. And I wasn't sure if you wanted to pursue this matter. Us, I mean. So I thought it best to leave the next step up to you.
Well, I've taken the next step. Now what?
I don't know. Forgive me if I made a mistake, but this is all very new to me. Except for Callie, I have not had much experience in relationships. And even my relationship with Callie began as a part of my service to Neverwinter. You are different. I want to be with you. But there is so much expected of both of us right now. So many people depending on us. I don't know if I can set aside these burdens for you.
We can make this work, Aaron. It won't be easy, but what we have is worth fighting for. No one should be alone in these dark times. Together we can help each other carry our burdens.
You're right. I guess I am so used to being alone, to relying on myself, that I have forgotten how to ask for help. Many times I have wanted a confidant, someone to turn to for advice and comfort. Now that I have found you, I would be a fool to let you slip away. Promise me. Promise me that we will be there for each other no matter what happens. Promise me we will see this challenge through to the end.
You won't have to go through this alone, Aaron, I promise.
Perhaps when this is all over. But these are thoughts best left for later. We must concentrate on stopping Margrim and Erebeth now, or there may be no future for us. If it were possible, I would go with you on your journeys. But my skills are in information and analyzing reconnaissance. I am needed here.
Your skills protect me on the journey, Aaron.
But even though I cannot go with you in your quest for the words, know that whatever trials you face, my spirit is by your side.
Okay. Have you learned anything?
My operatives have gathered no new information on Margrim's cult. We still have not learned why they started the plague, and we can't even guess at why they are seeking the words of power.
But that journal told you, the one we got at the end of chapter 2, the journal told you that every person who dies of the plague makes Morag stronger.
But I would wager my life on the fact that whatever they are up to will spell disaster for Neverwinter. We are counting on you to stop them. The city itself still stands undaunted, for now.
How goes the war effort?
However, if you fail in your mission, I fear our cause will be lost. Erebeth seems to inspire her troops with her single-minded desire to destroy Neverwinter and all it stands for. It helps soldiers to have a cause to follow, even a cause steeped in hate.
How about this?
There is no new information,
The lizard
though
woman.
as I mentioned before, my operatives had turned up evidence of clashes between the cultists and a mysterious group of lizard men. But just because this Hadraline is an enemy of Margrim doesn't mean she's on our side either. I'd like to meet her in person before I decide if we can trust her or not.
Okay, I'll be
Good
glad.
luck, and be careful. I would hate to lose you.
Yes, I can see that. Okay. I can't report Damas to him. That's annoying. Okay. Do I want to continue with Dalen? I have finished the Uthgardt portion of things. We're now going into the ruins. Oh, what the hell? Let's talk to
Nice
Tony.
to see you again. That cheerful Gend fella brought you here too.
Go ahead and come on. Okie dokie, my lady. Oh,
Eh? What can Tommy do for you?
as always, seeing as I've gained a bit of skill, though, let me sit down a moment, then I can show you what I can do now. Okay.
Eh?
Have you always been a rogue, Tommy? Funny you should ask that, my lady. I was an urchin on the streets of Calimport, first and foremost, and that's where I learned me street smarts, but it wasn't always that way. In fact, when I was a tender young lad, a kindly human wizard saw great promise in me and took me in. I was his apprentice, in fact, for quite some time. That's where I met my best friend Sammy, after all. He was another apprentice. I would have been a full wizard myself if things had worked out. What went wrong? Well, you know, you can take the lad out of the street, but you can't take the street out of the lad. I wasn't much for books and studying and all. That wizard, what was his name? Halasar? He saw something in me that I never saw. I'm saying the wrong accent, aren't I? Said I would make a wizard, whether I liked it or not. Yes, definitely the wrong accent. I thought I would make a wonderful thief if I could be invisible and fly around all the time. I just couldn't wait. Halasar had all these pretty things in his tower, unfortunately. You stole them. Of course I stole them. What kind of rogue do you think I am? Got a good price on the streets, too. Even Halasar beat me black and blue by the time I... Even Halasar beat me black and blue by the time I returned. Once I swiped Halasar's spell book and sold that for a pretty price. Boy, was that old man furious. There was a storm brewing around his tower by the time I got back. Of course, I had to lie and say that Sammy took the book. Come to think of it, that's how Sammy got kicked out of his apprenticeship. Oh, facepalm. You got your friend kicked out. Well, he wasn't much of a wizard, old Sammy. And old Sammy wasn't my friend back then anyway. I made it up to him by becoming his pal later, once I stopped being an apprentice. Huh, the end of my apprenticeship is quite the story itself. I should tell you that sometime, my lady, if you're interested. That would be later, though. Right now we've got a city to save, right?
Eh? What can Tommy do for you?
Oh, what do you have in mind? Continue your story from before. Well, was I telling a story, my lady? Oh, right, about the end of my apprenticeship of Halasar. I have Australian friends. They'd probably kill me for this bad attempt at a bad Australian accent. I think his accent is not really any good either. In fact, I think my Australian friends are the only ones that watch this, so I apologize profusely for this by the time you guys ever get to there. Well, what wizards are a funny lot, you know? No self-respecting thief would go poking his nose into places where it's sure to get cut off, but wizards run like moths into bonfires. Halasar was no different. He didn't want me to find out, of course, but I had a way of sneaking around his tower without him knowing, and I saw him summoning demons. Why would he be summoning demons? Oh, why does any wizard summon demons? Power, knowledge, succubus booty, who can tell? Succubus booty would be a suicidal summon. Maybe he needed a chess partner. Anyway, the demon seemed harmless enough. Halasar and it had some laughs. It tickled the mage's belly until he was giggling like a schoolgirl. So after Halasar dismissed it and left, I decided I would call up this demon, see just how much riches he could give me. Really didn't seem like much a big thing at the time. You consorted with a demon? Shh, you make it sound like we got married and ran off to the Dales to live in bliss. I only summoned it once, my lady, gosh. So I read a bit of the wizard's book and summoned the demon, right? Well, the demon looks all surprised to see me, and he just laughs and laughs and laughs. And I ask him, what's so damn funny, right? He says, why, you little one. He has this big booming voice, and all I can think is, boy, am I going to be so rich. So what happened? Well, I shout at him and demand that he make me rich, and he laughs again. So I say he better make me powerful then, figuring that's maybe just as good. So he laughs again. Finally, he comes down and says, okay, and gives me a magic wand. Says that will give me all the power I need, and poof, he's gone. Boy, that wand got me into so much trouble. Why? What did it do? I'll have to tell you what the wand did sometime later. Let's just say Halasar wasn't too happy about it. Anyway, I'm sure there's more important things to do, right, my lady? Oh, bloody Tommy under gallows. Okay, we are going into some ruins of an ancient race. That's likely to have lots of interesting treasure in it, ain't it? Yes, yes, it is. Good, good, good. Not that I'm interested in such things, of course. Oh, what am I kidding? I'm totally interested in those things. That's the entire reason I do this sort of thing. Yes, Tommy, I'm quite aware of that. Oh, I need to rest. I'm going on lower stuff. So my 2 hits a little bit lower now, but my armor is up at my AC is at 37. Okay. Oh, there's a tree and a corpse. The tree has a silver necklace in it. And there's a potion of cat's grace on this corpse. On silver necklaces they strong. Yeah, okay. Oh, right. Tommy has a contract. Oh, all that's left is Body Knock's gem, and I've got them all. Okay. Yay, inventory management. Oh, put that on. Wouldn't it be good? It would not do to be
I hope you like
surprised by a mental attack without my helmet on.
Here comes Halfling Death!
I'll put you in your place.
Kill every single one of Aaron's lackeys. Kill them all. Why are you glowing red? Apparently my tab got stuck on you. You pulled out your weapon too late. Cultist Journal. This journal of a cult member would appear that at one point in time this cultist was a nobleman due to constant reminiscences of the days of wealth and privilege. I amused myself today with memories of the annual fox hunt at the Vintner estate. There were some old ruins back in the woods behind the southern fields that the fox might head for. As we searched the ruins today, I imagined that the words of power were the fox and I the hound. The others must have thought I was cracking up when I started to laugh for no apparent reason, but I suddenly conjured up the image of Lord Vintner's bespectacled hound, and I couldn't help myself. Is that... it's a troll berserker. These trolls seem to set up in a lot of places where these,
I always get my way.
I love this part!
Did it? Did the stones try to blast me? I'm not hitting as much as I used to be. Crinchar. Though it hunts in packs, the fearsome Crinchar behaves much like other great cats. Its skeletal face, however, can be extremely frightening to the unwary. That's right. Crinchar are the giant cats that can peel back the skin of their face, or maybe it's just as normally that way. I forget. They're creepy looking.
Here
Anyway.
comes Halfling Death!
A hook core. Apparently they use the same. Well, that was odd. There's something over there in the darkness. Yep, you're healing, so... Oh, an Umber Hulk. And another Hook Core. Hook Cores are nasty in the actual paper and pencil game. Stones. Volcanus Oak Seed. Oh, I just had a level drained. Okay. And that reduces my to hit by 1. Okay. Already got him. Cave entrance. I want to do some more reconnaissance around here. I got some black spots on my map. I don't want to have to come out here again. Yeah, I'm going to take you out of there. I don't need you anymore either. Oh, nothing you have. Oh, awesome. Okay. Nope. Another cultist journal. That's right, you are some sort of weird, weird version of a cure critical wounds that won't mesh with anything else. Okay, how am I going on time? Okay. Getting close. Millie Ruins. Boar, Grey Render.
I'll put you in your place.
Now, if I were doing Neverwinter Nights 2, I'd be getting a, my enchanter, whoever that be, probably Alani, to improve some of this awesome gear that I'm getting. But, yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's like, hey, Alani, I know you just gave me this really awesome pendant, but could you, like, make it even more awesome? Thanks. Ooh, okay, nope, can't go out there. Looks like you can, but you can't. Okay. Okay, there we go. What is my level? Okay. Can I get in? I apparently can get in. Need to be on the lookout for a song. Venturer's Note. Venturer's Journal. Most of the pages are torn and bloodstained, but a few notes can be made out still. The golems are invincible. It is only luck that has them move so slowly they cannot keep up. There must be some way to defeat them. The strange wizard in the garden seems to know something, but she won't tell me. I must leave now. I know, else I may never see my family again. If only I could make it back to the door. Magic of this amulet translates all communication, verbal or otherwise, into a language both speaker and listener can understand. Such a device must be equipped for its magic to work. The use of these powerful charms enabled ancient races to organize and command massive slave labor forces their empires had assembled from the farthest ends of the world. There are also some rather simple spells that do the same thing. But I'm not a spellcaster, and neither is Tomy.
Woohoo!
The apparition does not appear to be able to interact with you.
I love this part!
So we're going to take care of the undead here.
Woohoo!
Yep. Come on. And then we're going to put on that necklace and talk to that guy. Wow. Guardian Golem Room, Creator Race Ruins exit. Guardian Golem. Guardian Golem. The apparition does not appear to be able to interact with you. He also vanished. Okay. Put the pendant of the elf back on. Okay, Tommy, do your thing. Temporal Golem Slave.
It's done.
It won't take very long. Oh, that's my timer. It's been a while since I let it run out. Okay, saving again, and then ending this for a little bit to start a new one. See you in a little bit.